What do you mean? So you post the, let me make sure I understand the question. You post the photo or the video.
And you put a different location, not the one that you are in. Why?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. You can put any location.
That's because people are going to see you, or why?
You're listening to the Full-Time Lash Artist Podcast. If you want to jumpstart your lash career, you can also watch Cosme's free lash training at www.fulltimelashartist.com. Let's grow.
So yes and no. Again, I don't want to complicate things too much. Most important thing that matters for this particular reason, one is you need to get known and seen locally in your
area. Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, if your city, like let's say you had some students from New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, with cities that are not as populated as Boston, for example. So in that case, you want to use all the cities when you post all the time.
I think that happened because sometimes I see but you see another post from Somerville, or another pictures from Boston,
But that has to do with who you follow, because if you show the people that you're talking about, you follow all of them, all the posts that you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you're seeing posts of the people that you follow. It's not like you're seeing all the, but at first, because we're talking about the students that are just getting started, they're not going to have any people follow them.
Right.
So nobody's going to see their post at first.
Right.
That's why ads are my real time, because ads don't care how many followers you have. And at the end of the day, nobody knows is going to get a huge follower. Like, you're not going to see, unless they're fake, you're not going to see a salon getting tens of thousands of followers or hundreds of thousands of followers. Because why? Like, who that much about an actual salon? Right. They follow the owner because, again, we as people, not again because I haven't mentioned this on this episode, but we as people, we connect the best with other people. You're not a die-hard Coca-Cola fan, or you're not die-hard, even though it's one of the biggest brands in the world. You're not a die-hard McDonald's fan, or you're not, right? But it's created between two people. Of, all right, like, you're doing a great job in your stories every day. So a lot of people, like, I remember always ask your students, so why did you end up buying the training for Zmina and not somebody else?
Yeah.
Well, if I found her on Google, then I talked to her over the phone, and then I saw her, and then I follow her on Instagram, and I saw her stories for like 4 months. Wow. So see, it's, again, that's brand building, and it took so long for someone. Like, yes, we have people that book on the first call or on the second follow-up or whatever, but then you have people that follow. I remember a student said one time, and she followed you for like 2 years and became a student.
And she found me on YouTube.
Yeah, but again, I digress because I get so excited about this topic. But let's go to
and make it simple.
Yeah, let's go back again. We were simple until we started going to
There is a lot to explain, I know.
So first, you need to focus on Google My Business. So you need to start the listing. Let's say
for free, right?
Yes, completely free. All these listings and all the social media accounts are for free. Say you don't have time today to spend 4 hours. I mean, you make it 3-4 hours, but let's assume you don't even have 2 hours to do it. Let's say you even have an hour. Let's say you're just excited to get started. So assuming they have your name of the business already chosen, next time for the first platform, which is Google My Business. So let's say you set that up and you don't have all the other accounts ready. That's fine. Just punch in as much information as you can, optimize as much as you can on it, upload a couple photos, and move on. Right now, it might even take a while for Google to approve your listing. It might even get directly denied if Google realizes.
Also, you have to wait for Google to approve your listing.
It really depends how trustworthy is your Gmail account. If your Gmail account is old, meaning all the couple years.
You mentioned that.
Yeah. Or if you're just creating a Gmail account, it might take, and sometimes Google might even ask you for a legal document to prove that your business existed, that address.
Oh, wow.
So it's a little bit of a process, but I want to make sure I give people enough information so they can expect what's coming next. All right, so you do the Google My Business listing, you optimize it, and then you move on. What's next? Instagram and Facebook page. Now, Instagram, and by guys, make sure you choose, and literally this applies to every business that's getting started. Make sure you choose the same username for all the platforms, ideally. Why? Because, again, it's a keyword. If, let's say, the name of business is Lashes by Joanna, right? And then on Google, she's Lashes by Joanna, and then her Instagram is Instagram.com, Lashes by Joanna. Twitter is Lashes by Joanna, right? All of these things, when somebody's searching on Google Lashes by Joanna, because let's say they want an ad or whatever, and now they want to see who you are, what you do, Google is going to recognize when somebody's searching Lashes by Joanna, it's going to populate all the listings. You don't want somebody else with the word lashes showing up when people are searching for your actual name, right? So make sure you choose the same username for all these platforms. So first, after Google, you do Instagram. So you optimize, you create your list, your username. Ideally, in the photo of the profile, it's a photo of yourself. Even if you, like in your case, for example, you have Limit Lashes as the name of the business, and it's like the legal name, it's not Limit Lashes by Cosmina, it's just Limit Lashes, and that's it. However, in your case, we went a different route because you started doing trainings, and then we optimized your personal profile as your name because of the decision of building a personal brand in case you want to exit from the salon, and that's a whole different, more advanced strategy. But the username of Instagram should match all the other ones, as when you create a TikTok account, when you create a Pinterest account, a YouTube channel. Even if you don't have a plan to post a video for the next 3 months, you should have a TikTok account and you should have a YouTube channel. Why? Just because
to have all the links in them.
And then let's say you don't have a website yet. It's fine. Use what's going to be the all platform for you closing customers, Instagram. Why? Because it has the DMs and all the other features, and I'm going to dive into them shortly.
If you got a passion for lashes, let me see it. It's time to level up. If you need me to, I'll teach you my 6-figure secret. Better believe it, cause I believe in you. You're listening to the Full-Time Lash Artist Podcast. If you want to jumpstart your lash career, you can also watch Cosme's free lash training at www.fulltimelashartist.com. Let's grow.